Gabriel Selassie. Gabriel Selassie means servant of the Trinity. He was a baptized man, and all the attributes that have been thrown upon him, I think he truly deserved it, because his whole life was based upon black liberation. He was a man, I and him started in Denham town, where his mother was living, playing calypso. And we also was moving with Miller Johnson as good fighters for black liberation. And he also always caused me to go with him over Passage 4 to work on his building there. And believe me, I and him accustomed to work together. And he generally called me Brother Fitz. Brother Fitz because my surname is Fitzgerald. Well, let us not to overburden by he passed away. He has set free from this world of torment and challenges. The Bible says, the word says, what is man that I may be mindful of? Of course, we associate with one another, and this is why we have developed such a thought and goodness toward the other. But a little more from now, it is out of our mind, and we have to live on. The greatest thing about Brother Foot, as his son had said, he was a loving man. And he loved everybody. And he's a hard-working man. And I'm sure his soul is ascending. His soul is ascending in that he was baptized. And baptism typifies burial. Rising from the water means rise from the dead. So in some part of Revelation 20, it says, blessed are they that have taken part in the first resurrection, for the second death has no power. Which is the second death? The second death is that we have based our mind on the plane of matter, but this man have ascended because he was called according to the Spirit, probably. We could say he was chosen before he come on earth. Some part in the Old Testament, Jeremiah was called by the Lord. And when he was about 16 years old, Jeremiah tell the Lord, say, I am a young man, I'm a child. But the Lord said, don't tell me that you're a child. From before you enter your mother whom I ordained you a prophet. Many of us here have been preordained to accomplish a job or a work. Probably we are here only because we see ourselves on the material plane and we know, say, that man is my mother and that man is my father. But what is the purpose? The greatest thing of a man is the infinite power, which is the L-I-F-E, and that attached to God. The infinite power that attached to God. And every one of us is showing off in our material glorification and all these things. But a little more from now, we have to leave it here. The Lord required not your body, He required your mind. It's not the flesh, your mind For he said in first epistle of John chapter 4 verse 4, greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. All of us are blended with the life of God, which is the Spirit of God, and none of us could not be here unless God is with us. It didn't matter what denomination you are, how what powerful ascendant you are, but whatever you do is God to do it through you. It's a Satan. Satan is the lower state of mind. And God is the higher state of mind. And we will be glad if we contain our mind in the higher state of life, because that is God. For God do not employ the spirit of bad. He always try to employ the spirit of good in the mind of man, if you so choose to tread that path. But here we are. What is Satan? Satan is called ignorance, lower thinking. I don't know when you ever see Satan from the day you're born. And no man ever see God from the day you're born. The only time you talk about God, you see God because it appeared to you in your mind. St. John 1 verse 18 said, no man seeth God at any time, saving he that is in the Spirit or in the bosom of the Father. No man seeth God. And all of us here is the vehicle of God and Satan. All of us here is the vehicle of God and Satan. For the Lord said, hello, your attention. The Lord said, I the Lord make the good. I the Lord create the evil. I the Lord do all these things. And who make that? Who make that? You can't make that.